So what do I mean by EV lithium supply crisis? Two things to think about. Governments around the world are setting levels for EV vehicle numbers by certain dates, years that have to be conformed to. No excuses, we've got to get to those numbers. Now all those cars require lithium for the batteries. That's the technology at the moment, and compared to the production numbers today to what is needed, there won't be enough lithium to go around. It takes a long time to get lithium out of the ground and turn into batteries and to those manufacturers. So it's a bit like the semiconductor problem we got at the moment. The second thing is there's plenty of lithium around, but to turn the taps on, get mining that and turn on new mines is very expensive and very time consuming, and that turn on of those supplies will be very slow, and consequently the EV manufacturers are going to be short of lithium for their cars. So that can only be good for the lithium miners out there at the moment. So I've whittled down my shortlist to 5 of my favourites for 2023, and we're going to have a look at those now. Now first up, a company from China called Tianchi Lithium. Now I'm in their Australian version of their website. Couldn't get into the English version, wouldn't let me get in, but got into the Australian one to have a look around, see who they were. And as we know, they're Chinese and they're engaged in research and development, manufacture and distribution of lithium products. End products go into EV cars, energy storage systems, air transportation, ceramics, glass. So cover a wide spectrum. Businesses mostly domestic, but do cover overseas markets as well, and they've got a massive home market anyway. Let's have a quick look at the stock price. Well, you can see massive gains from early 2020 up. The price shot to those highs you can see there in summer of last year, up at one point nearly 2,500%. Since then pulled back. It was a quieter, more sedate year for lithium, well the second half was, and we've got this bounce around these key sort of price points, 77, 78, and looking to push once more back up to the 150 high mark. But from where we're at the moment to where it could be, you can almost get a doubling of your return in Tianchi Lithium. So a big player there for exposure into the Chinese EV lithium market. Now down to Australia for one of my favourite stocks, and certainly one of my favourites from last year. It did really well, as we'll see in the charts in a minute. Australian, mostly operating in Western Australia, Pilbara region. Like it says, they are a metals and minings company heavily into lithium, and if the demand's there, then they're in the right place. Expand into other areas as well and other products, but lithium is the bread and butter for Pilbara, and it's going to give you some great exposure to that commodity. So the stock price, been a very nice return over the last few years, up nearly 5,000%. A bit of a wobble second half of last year, then pushing on up this year, looking to break those highs in the mid fives. And next target $7-8. So a real good player here with 70-80% upside in the medium term. So next up, Sigma Lithium. Who are they? Well, they are a Brazilian lithium miner, producer, developer, big player down there. Lots of projects, about 27 mineral rights down in Brazil. Been doing pretty well stock price wise, and again positioned well to take advantage of the current need for lithium. About 3 billion market cap. Let's have a look at the stock price. Well, it's another lithium company showing mad gains. Look at that price appreciation, up 3,500% at those highs over the last year and a half, 2 years. Pulling back, as we've seen is common in this sector at the moment, with a bounce back on that key Fibonacci line 34, pushing on back towards the highs at 54, 55, and then hopefully up to 75.80. Now, staying in South America, moving down to Chile, which is more famous for its copper mining, we've got Sociedad Jimica y Mineral de Chile, big potassium nitrate iodine producer, but also massive into lithium and its derivatives. One of the bigger players, can be traded globally and on the US stock markets as well. Let's have a look into its stock price. Behaving itself very technically. Nice appreciation again in the price, 650% nearly, up to those highs from early 2020. Bit more slower growth in the last few months, playing around this Fibonacci line, 61.8%, 76, 77 on its way, pushing up to those highs, and then maybe up to the 150, 160 area. Albemarle, US based, HQ'd Charlotte, chemicals company, and as it says on their website here, they're trying to transform essential resources into critical ingredients for mobility, energy, connectivity and health. And one of those, as we are aware of, is lithium. They're more popular for day trading. These guys got a bit more liquidity to them than some of the others we've looked at. Been growing very nicely, and again, key position for growth in the lithium sector. So what's been going on with the stock price? So it's a similar pattern to the others we've looked at. As you can see, it's that growth from 2020, or heavy growth. In this instance, up just over 600%. And then we've been in this range with Albemarle. They're looking to push up back towards those highs, 336, 340, and then if it can break out above that, next stop $450. So good upside potential there. Demand there for lithium. They're in the right place, so another good one to watch. So I've got a feeling it could be a good year for lithium and lithium mining stocks. Demand is there, the conditions are brewing up right for a possible bullish move north once more. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my 5 stock selection. Have I missed any? Would you include any? Love to hear your thoughts. Like I say, in those comments below, get them coming in. Now, if you are new to trading or just want to improve your trading and take you to the next level, got a great playlist on the YouTube channel, Ultimate Trading Course playlist, designed to take you through every aspect of trading. Just work your way from the top to the bottom and see how your trading results are transformed. And that link to that playlist is coming up now.